This is creatine. You've probably heard about it. It's the most researched supplement on the planet. But did you know for women over 50, it can actually help improve your brain function, help build muscle, and improve your sleep. In here is 3 times the recommended dose of creatine. I'm going to do this for 30 days and see exactly what it does. Creatine is the most tested supplement on the planet. It's really researched and it's very safe. We get creatine from things like meat and fish, but if you're plant-based or a vegetarian, then you're probably not getting enough. Most of us women over 50 definitely could do with some creatine. For women over 50, creatine has been proven to help with the menopause symptoms, things like brain fog, feeling sluggish, bone density, muscle and strength, and even sleep. So you're probably wondering why I decided to do this experiment. It's quite simple. I'm all about longevity. I'm not bothered about lines and wrinkles so much these days. I'm 56 and I really want to live as well as I possibly can as I get older. And if creatine can help with that on this higher dose, I wanted to give it a go. When choosing your creatine, you want creatine monohydrate powder and get the highest purity possible. I love this brand, but it's only available in the UK. I love this brand and it's available globally. 2 scoops of this creatine powder will give me 5 grams of creatine, which is the recommended daily dose. 1 scoop of this powder will give me 5 grams of creatine, which is the recommended daily dose. But I'm going to be doing 3 times the recommended daily dose. So it's week 1, I'm going to put creatine to the test with my exercises. I love doing this every single day. It's my wobble board with dumbbells. These are 3K weights, so they're not super light, but I'm going to see how far I can push it. I love this exercise for us women over 50. It really helps with that mind-muscle connection, helps with your flat belly, and I want to see if I can go a little bit further. Wow! Yes, I definitely did do more. Hold on, let me catch my breath. I definitely feel like I've got more endurance. Okay, is it the creatine? Well, I'm telling you, I'm stronger today. I feel like I could have definitely carried on, and I probably will. But for the sake of this video not being 3 hours long, I'm going to call it a success on my wobble board with my weights, which acts like cardio. My heart is racing, but I feel fabulous. There's no taste, so you don't have to worry. I actually have mine with my electrolytes. I've even had it with tea, but don't take it with coffee because some studies suggest that actually caffeine can cancel out the effect of creatine. It's also super important to mention that creatine is not a steroid. In fact, it is the most researched supplement on the planet. So it's the end of week 1 and I can't say that I've noticed massive changes. I haven't grown muscles or anything, but I have noticed that mid-afternoon slump, that energy slump that we all suffer from, has started to disappear, which is great. I've also noticed that my workouts, I've got more endurance. I feel like I don't want to give up as soon as I used to. That to me is a positive. So far, so good. Now it's week 2 and I'm in my garage where I've got all of my weights. We're quite lucky that I've got this space actually to be able to work out. I was in here yesterday and it felt like things were a bit easier. Today I'm going to try and lift heavier. So I've got my creatine with me. So I've got 10 grams of creatine in this one. I'll probably take the 5 later on in the afternoon. It really doesn't matter what time of day you take creatine. That's super important to know because a lot of people think you've got to take it as a pre-workout. It really doesn't matter. As long as you've got the creatine in your system, your body's going to use it. Well, I'll tell you right away, this does feel lighter. I really quite like weightlifting. I know that it's not for everybody, and I know you're probably sick and tired of hearing people tell you to lift weights, but once you start, it's so addictive. I find that lifting weights really helps with my mind. It helps settle my mind. This just feels too easy. I'm actually going to have to go up on my weights. So this is an 8 kilo dumbbell. Ooh, well, it's more difficult, but I'm actually doing it. Yes, 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 yes. I did it. Oh, that's too mental. That's crazy. How about this arm? 1, 2. Can I do 3? Can I do 3? That's I just did an 8K dumbbell just then. I'm absolutely going to call it that creatine helps me lift heavier. Yesterday I was just kind of felt that things were a bit lighter, but that was amazing. Let me do it again. Oh no. Oh, I can do it. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, that third one's a bit hard. One more, come on. Come on, come on, I know I can do it, I know I can do it. Yes, yes! I think most people associate creatine with bulky bodybuilders, and I think that's unfair. A lot of women are afraid that they're also going to get bloated. The way that creatine works is that it drives water into the muscles, which makes them firmer, not bloated, not puffy, but firmer, and that's a good thing. Creatine also helps with ATP. That's the battery that's within our cells, keeping them going, keeping them turning over, and keeping us rejuvenated and helping with longevity. It's the end of week 2, and I have to tell you, I feel fantastic. I've had such a great week. I feel that I've got stronger. When I lift my weights, they feel easier. So I have upped my weights. I've got firmer muscles. Look at that little bicep. Overall, it's been a fantastic week. I also feel like my tummy is flatter. I think that that's due to lifting weights and feeling like I can just push myself a little further. But what about the brain fog? Child. Now, please don't worry, I did my research. Yes, 5 grams might be the recommended daily dose, but 15 grams really takes it up a notch. Your muscles won't use 15 grams, they'll take what they need, and then your brain will uplift the rest. This is where the magic happens. This is where it's going to help with cognition, brain fog, bone density, menopausal symptoms, and yes, it's also going to help with muscles and strength. So it's the end of week 3 and it's been an incredible week. This week should have been very stressful. I had so much work to do. I had deadlines to meet, negotiations to sort out, but I felt energized. I felt that I was actually firing on all cylinders. I have to say, I felt more focused, I felt sharper, and even my memory has been improved. I actually remembered my password today, so that is an absolute win. I feel that creatine has really helped with my sleep as well, which is giving me more energy. I'm not getting that 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock slump where I just want to hit the sofa. My workouts are better. I feel stronger. I have to say, this week has been phenomenal. So it's week 4 and I'm going to tell you that this has been life-changing. Honestly, I'm not even exaggerating. The thing about it is that as we get older, and especially as women going through menopause, we think that memory loss, loss of focus, loss of feeling confident, muscle loss, we kind of accept it that that's part of getting older. Well, it's not. Apparently we can use creatine and it's going to really make us feel alive again. And honestly, that's been my experience. It's such an easy thing to slip into your daily routine. It doesn't taste of anything. It mixes with pretty much everything. And even at the higher dose, it's completely safe. But I would say you definitely need to try it. I feel like every man and woman out there needs to try creatine. Start at the regular 5 gram dose and then work your way up. The research shows that it's super safe, even at higher doses. And honestly, I'm here for it and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to carry on using creatine as the best supplement for my all-round health and longevity. Now, I've linked the creatines that I've used in the video in the description box below because I know so many of you are going to ask me, and I'll also link a few little research papers so you can do your own research. I've chosen this video for you to watch next. You're going to absolutely love it. Until the next time, bye for now.